Hey y'all, it's Meredith. I know it's been a while since I last filmed a video. As you can see, I am in a new location, so the last couple months have been a little crazy. I moved, been traveling. I'm getting over some sickness right now. I totally lost my voice at the beginning of this week, so that was kind of weird. But this is just kind of a random update. Also, the camera is definitely crooked. Maybe that's better. I don't really know. Today I just wanted to sit down and update you guys and let you know that I'm still alive and I still want to be filming YouTube videos, but I just have kind of been in this weird spot of doubt, and I was pretty consistently making content at the beginning of the year, and then I went for like 2 weeks where I was busy and didn't have time to, and then that happened, and it's like all of a sudden I don't know what happened to my enthusiasm and my excitement, but it all of a sudden turned to doubt and fear and all of the opposite things that I was feeling before. And I was thinking about it earlier today, and it's weird to me because I'm typically a pretty committed person. Like, once I start something, I'm not going to give up on it, and for whatever reason, this channel, ever since I've tried to relaunch it, I just am constantly getting into these little bouts of doubt with them. I did not mean for that to rhyme, but it did. But I've been going through these seasons where I just really feel like the enemy is trying to tear me down and convince me that I am not qualified to be doing this, that it's not worth my time, that no one cares what I have to say, that it's not going to make a difference to anyone no matter what I do. And I know that all of those things are false and that they're lies, because I do think that the Lord wouldn't just give me this platform for nothing. Even if I post a video and just one person out there watches it, that is, one person that could potentially come to know Christ or see the light of the Lord or be intrigued by something that I say and do further research themselves. So that's where I just get so torn, because I know that God has given me this awesome platform and a voice to speak up about things that matter, but then it's like Satan will just come out of nowhere and beat me down and tell me that this is the last thing I should be worried about. So I do just want to apologize that it's been a couple of months since I have last posted content, but I do have 5 other content creators that I want to share with y'all that I really admire and respect and look up to. Each of these are Christian women who I think are just completely sold on sharing the gospel in all that they do and doing that truthfully and not compromising on any of the hard stuff. And to be honest, I have a lot of personal problems with the Christian influencer culture nowadays, but each of these girls I think are certainly going to be worth your time if you go and watch their content, and I see so much light in each one of them. So I did want to share these in case I ever go through another, period of time where I don't post content for a little bit. Now you have these other awesome gals to look to as well. And to be honest, they probably all post content more regularly than I do anyways. And so they could just be great people for you to add into your sphere of followers or influencers that you follow. So the first one is going to be Allie Beth Stuckey. She has a podcast called Relatable, and she also shares videos on YouTube if you would rather watch in video format, but I cannot recommend her content enough. She has helped me so much in developing my own sort of worldview and helping me piece together parts of theology and politics and culture, news. She just does it all and combines it all in a way that makes it very relatable, hence her podcast name. So she is amazing. She would be like my top recommendation that you go and listen to what she has to say. I just think she's so wise, and I wish I could be your best friend. The next person is going to be Becca, or Faraway Distance, here on YouTube. What I love about Becca is that she has been consistently making videos about her faith for years, and she has not compromised on promoting the gospel over promoting herself. And she is just so humble and down to earth in everything that she does, and you can tell what her intentions are. And I don't think she has any intentions of of promoting herself over the Lord. And so that's unfortunately kind of hard to come by nowadays, but I really like her content, especially the videos she's been putting out recently. Next gal on the list is going to be Emily Wilson. She makes videos about Christian dating and marriage advice, and I have been watching her videos for years now, and I honestly am going to give myself a little bit of credit here and say that I have probably helped her gain so many subscribers because I have been telling my friends about her videos for so long. She also writes a lot on Instagram, which is another great version of her content, but I think all of her relationship videos are great. Next is Elisa Childers, and she has a podcast, I think just called the Elisa Childers Podcast, but she makes apologetics and theology-based content, and it's really cool to hear her story and how she went from a very progressive church to a traditional and biblical church that she's in now. She also sort of does deep dives into a lot of topics that I've been curious about recently. So over the past year or so, as I'm trying to learn more about theology, she's just been a really great resource. And she is, she's a mom, she's older than I am, and so it's just nice to have someone older than me who I know is wiser than I am and I know that I can look up to. And then the last girls on here are going to be the channel Coffee Girls, or I think it might be Coffee Girls in Bible Time, something like that. I'll link them down below. They've been making videos for years about Bible study and faith and prayer and all of the things, and I think that they are very humble, down to earth, and they know what they're talking about. They don't glaze over the hard stuff. They tell the truth in full, and so I appreciate that about them. Alright, so those are the other content creators that I would love for you to check out if you are looking for more Christian influencers to follow. This always happens towards the end of a video where I've been talking so long that I start to lose my voice. My voice just isn't used to filming videos all the time again, I guess, because I don't think this used to happen to me in high school or college that I can remember. Weird. But moving forward for this summer, I am trying to be a little bit more strategic about what I film, and maybe that's where I'm thinking about it too much. Maybe I just need to like sit down, film the video, go for it like I'm doing right now. But I have tried to be a little more strategic about who I'm really targeting with my videos, because I've just kind of been all over the place. And I do think that I want to speak mostly to middle school and high school teen girls, because I'm well aware of the fact that I'm only 24 years old. I'm certainly not the wisest or most experienced person out there, and so the thought of catering my content towards people who are my age or even older than my age or even just right below me kind of makes me nervous, because I don't know if I am necessarily in the position to steward those people well. And so I think I'm going to be focusing on more teen girls. So if that is not you, I'm sorry. So if that is not you, I'm sorry, but hopefully you can find content from these other people I just mentioned helpful. Man, my voice is really going out. I don't know if I'm going to be able to finish this video. But if you guys wouldn't mind just saying a prayer for me and for the future of this channel. I really do want to use my voice when I have it. Okay, I had to go get something to eat. Maybe that'll make my voice a little better. Basically, to sum up this video, I do still want to continue making videos. I've just been in a personal slump with it where I have let the enemy get me down in ways that I know I shouldn't. So if you guys wouldn't mind just saying a little prayer over me and over the future of this channel, I would truly, truly appreciate it. At the end of the day, I really don't want to let anyone down, and I feel like I have let myself down because I feel like I'm letting the Lord down, which I know isn't possible because He's going to love me no matter what. He's going to forgive me even when I do make mistakes and even when I don't, fulfill this call that is right in front of me. But it is something that I want to continue to work on. So thank you guys for being patient. Thank you for sticking around. The OGs, you guys are the real ones. And I appreciate all of you a lot. And I hope that through these videos I can encourage you and equip you to share your faith with the people around you too. This video was such a jumbled mess because I didn't plan anything at all. But thank you for watching anyways, and stay tuned for more content coming soon. Hopefully next time with a better sounding voice than this one. Thank you guys, and I will talk to you next time. Bye!